Hello, hello everybody.
Hello,
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Yeah. Hi Guri. Hi Malina. Hi everybody. How are you guys doing?
all good. How are you?
Good, good, good.
Awesome.
I hope my screen is visible.
Yep,
So today's session is all about Java programming language. So when I say the word Java programming language, what do you know about it? Like what do you feel about it? When I use the word Java programming language, what do you know about it? Like what gives you and what idea you get it, what assumption you get about it?
object-oriented programming language, OOPS language, principles.
Oops language. Okay. Oops language. And what else? Guys, Rakesh, what do you know about Java programming language? Like, I guess you were the one who said oops. Guri, Malinath, Aisha, Vaishnavi, anybody.
No, I said OOPS actually.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Anybody, what do you feel about Java? What do you feel like you know about Java programming language?
Open source.
Okay. Open source. Okay. Last couple more guys. Come on.
Compatible with any OS.
Sorry. Com
Compatible with any OS.
okay. Compatible with any OS. Last one, guys. Last one, guys.
Can work on multiple different systems, maybe.
Work on multiple systems. That is only compatible with any OS, right?
Yeah,
Platform independent.
Okay. Platform independent. Okay. Okay. So now let's see what is Java. These are above where your views. Above where your views regarding the Java programming language. So what is Java? What is Java? It is an architecture neutral, platform independent programming language. So now, what do you mean by a platform? Can anyone tell me what do you mean by a platform?
so you can
OS.
use it to create multiple other applications.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Vaishnavi, I think you were saying something.
No.
Yeah, Vaishnavi, go ahead.
No, I thought like it would be a different operating system.
Okay. I mean,
Mm.
see, here we are here to share each other views. Ultimately, what is the right version of it, I'll anyways tell you. But I am here to know your views of the top points that we are discussing so that we can understand it, what is your thought process so that we can correct it right from there. So, Vaishnavi, you can, I mean, could you go ahead once again?
Yeah. No, I thought platform independent means like the
No,
same point which I
no,
mentioned.
I'm
Compatible.
asking about the word platform. What is a platform?
Uh, I mean, the operating system is what I thought.
Okay, 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 okay.
Okay.
So, it is a combination of hardware and software. Okay. Platform in operating system terms, we call it is a combination of hardware and software. Okay. So generally we buy a laptop, how we decide which is a platform? Here, in this case, hardware means CPU or processor. And software means the operating system. So when you purchase the laptop, you see your platform. What do you mean by a platform? I'll say like, hey, I need Intel chip 3 gigahertz processor with Windows operating system. And I want a M2 chip with M2 chip with Mac OS. Got it? M2, I mean, Mac supports Intel chips and Mac chips, right? So I'll say M2 chip with Mac operating system. That is a platform. Intel with Windows operating system. M2 chip with Mac. Ryzen plus Windows. Like this, we have multiple combinations and permutations now, guys. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Like this, we have
Yes,
lots
yes.
of one. So this is a platform. This is the definition of a platform. But for software, how do we define a platform? Whatever definition I given about the platform is for a software. It's for a normal definition. But for a software, how do they know which is a platform? For a software, what is a platform? It's the operating system. So can I get a quick reaction, quick hands up, or quick why in the chat box of how many people have understood platform? How many of you have got a clear understanding of what is platform? Yeah, only three people understood. Okay, four. I expect more responses, guys. Like we are all almost 10 people in the room, excluding me, it's 10. So I at least require 10 people to be clear with this. So before we understand what is platform independent and architecture neutral, let's understand one more thing. What is platform dependency? We all know a programming language called as C, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
In our college days, this is like the foundational language. This is like the go-to programming language. Okay. So let us see how it is designed, how this programming language is designed. So first, I'm giving you an example. I'm not giving you a theory for platform dependency. It's because we have discussed a lot of theory. Okay. Now, this is a C programming language, C language, which is a high-level programming language, right? All the programming languages in the globe are HLL, that is high-level programming language. Now, here we have a processor or semiconductors or CPU. Got it? But do we directly interact with the physical parts of your laptop, physical parts of your desktop? No, right? Processor slash CPU. Okay. Now, what does this compiler do? There is a compiler, right? Why? What is the purpose of a compiler? Can anyone tell me? We have discussed yesterday, right? What is the purpose of a compiler?
Converting the high level language to machine.
Yes.
Machine language.
Yeah. Converting the high level. We have a compiler here. And it converts into what? Machine level language. And clear? So what is happening here? I will send this machine code to the Windows kernel operating system, which in turn executes on the processor and CPU. Correct? Yes or no? The operating system is responsible for communicating with the processor or the semiconductors. Clear? Between your application and your processor, we have a Windows operating system or Mac operating system where their responsibility is to communicate with the hardware. Clear? I hope this is clear, everybody. This is what is the architecture behind any programming language. Now, understand this scenario. Now, whatever ML machine level language that has been generated. So, this is directly. So, what is happening here? This MLL file will generate a .exe file. Like I'll tell you, because we are working in a Windows operating system, all the MLL files, like once we execute everything and all these things, this machine level language is specific to Windows operating system. Again, if I generate a .exe file for all the machine level language, what I will do, I will generate a .exe file, and if I execute the same .exe file in a Linux based operating system, if I execute this machine level code directly on this Linux platform, then what will happen? It will throw an error. Why it will throw an error?
Because exe is not compatible with Linux.
Yes, correct. This throws an error as this app is not supported. Clear? Now, this is known as platform dependency. That means whatever programming language I have, if I execute this machine level language, what it is generated is compatible with Windows operating system. What compiler we have? We have a compiler based on Windows based operating system, correct? So this compiler will compile the code in a machine level language in such a way that Windows operating system can handle it. Now, if I take the same machine level code to Linux based operating system, we cannot perform the operation. Got it?
Yes.
Now we understood why we say C is platform dependent. So what makes it platform dependent here? In this case, as per the architecture of C programming language, what is platform dependent here? So machine level language is a platform dependent language which can be executed on different systems having same operating system. What do you mean by same operating system? That means if I take this machine level code and execute in another Windows laptop, still it will work. Got it? But again, if I take the same machine level code in Linux based operating system, it will not work. Clear?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is the nature of C programming language. Now, a quick question to everybody is that, do you know the gaming industry, right? You know the gaming development industry, right? Yes or no?
Yep.
Which programming language is used in this gaming industry, or when you are using Adobe Photoshop, Adobe After Effects, or this multimedia tools? Which programming language have they used internally? If you say that this C is platform dependent and it is not, you are saying it's not fit for programming. So In areas of multimedia, in the areas of gaming industry, they still use the C programming language, C++ programming language till date. Not because they cannot migrate with Python or Java, but if you see this architecture of C programming language, okay, if you see this architecture of C programming language, and with the tools like gaming or this multimedia products like After Effects and all, they need continuous communication with the processor. They need to continuously communicate with the processor quickly. C is one of the programming language which directly communicates with the processor via your operating system quickly. You got the point? Why C, C++ is the most preferred language in uh, gaming applications and this Adobe Photoshop and all these products, because they are heavy CPU bound operations. They have to continuously connect to the semiconductors and perform the required operations. Now I hope everyone has got their own reasoning. What is this? What is the reason behind using C, C++?
Yep.
Right. This is called as platform dependency. Now, coming to the question, why is Java platform independent? This will be your next question. Now we understood platform dependency, Rahul, with an example with C programming language, you explained it. Why is Java platform dependent? So let me explain you the architecture, what it follows, a high level architecture of what Java programming language follows.
Sorry, Rahul, one quick question. C and C++ also are platform. They are platform
Dependent.
dependent. Yeah, and this
Yes.
is independent. Okay.
Yeah, this is independent. So what will happen here? I'll be asking it to compile the code. Okay, I'll ask Java to compile a code. So when I ask Java to compile the code, what is your expected behavior? Can anyone tell me what is your expected behavior here?
It will convert it to what's the extension for Java programs? I forgot.
No, no, no. In the
YAML
last, no, what is
from
the role of a
HLL to
compiler?
YAML, from
Sorry, again,
HLL to
MLL.
YAML, MML.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
MML.
ML, yeah.
I'm talking about a compiler, Guri.
Okay.
But the Java compiler is designed slightly different. They will not generate the, what do you call? They'll not generate this MLL code. They'll generate a platform independent code called as bytecode. Okay. So what we need to understand here, Java compiler will not directly generate the MLL code. Instead, it generates the bytecode. Clear? This is where Java compiler is different. Got it, everybody?
Yes.
So what is this bytecode, Rahul? This is something we are hearing for the first time. Bytecode is something where neither humans can understand nor the machine can understand. It is an intermediate level of code. What do you mean by intermediate level of code? It's not in terms of complexity. It's a file where I as a human cannot understand and the machine also cannot understand. It's like an intermediate level of code. Clear?
But Rahul, Java is also high level language, HLL.
Yes, any programming language
And
that I discuss, including Pascal, including COBOL, they are all high-level programming languages. Because we are not using any mnemonics, right? We are not writing anything in number system like zero ones, right?
Okay.
Got it?
Yep. Thank you.
So what next? Now when I say bytecode, now Rahul, you might ask me, Rahul, if it is platform independent, why did you ask me to install Java based on the specific operating system. Again, this might be one of your doubts, right?
Yes.
So this bytecode, I am literally sending it to the JVM. JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. Clear? JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine, which is platform independent. Sorry, which is platform dependent. Clear? So let me give you a classification of which is so till this area, Java is platform independent. Got it? Till this bytecode generation, Java is platform independent. Now from here, when I send the bytecode to JVM, that is where Java is platform dependent. Because why it is platform dependent? Because we have different JVM for different operating system. JVM behaves like an interpreter to convert the code into a machine level language. So what is an interpreter? Converts one line of bytecode into machine level language. Got it? Interpreter means what? It will convert each and every line of bytecode into machine language. Clear? Any doubts?
No.
Now we understood where the Java is platform independent, where it is platform independent.
Yes.
Now
Yep.
this Java internally converts into whole code into MLL language. Always remember that machine level language is different for different operating systems. It is not same for any operating system. Clear? Yesterday we have just drawn a clear understanding like what is hardware, what is software, what is hardware, what are the different components inside and hardware. That was our discussion. Now we have taken a step to the next level in adding OS to the existing things. Clear? So sorry guys, if my diagram is really bad, I'm so sorry. I hope this diagram is clear for everybody, right?
Yep.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes.
And my back in the school days, my teachers used to scold me for not drawing well.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is better than my drawing.
It's better than
My drawing.
I mean, in college days, there was a subject called as engineering graphics. In order to pass that exam, it was like a nightmare for me.
You mean engineering
I
drawing or graphics?
Engineering drawing. Just a minute, Guri.
Yeah,
I wrote two
same here.
times. Are you here, Ravi?
Yeah, Guri. Yeah, engineering graphics or engineering drawing both are same. Different
Oh,
colleges
okay.
have different things.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Clear? Clear about the nature of Java is platform independent.
Yes.
Yes.
So let me highlight the area which is platform independent, guys. Let me draw it, or else I'll write it here better. Till this area, Java is platform independent. That means what? I can reuse the same code. Whatever bytecode I have, I can reuse the same bytecode in my Linux operating system. I'll be reusing the same bytecode in my Mac operating system. Clear?
Yeah.
Clear? That is why we have a cute name for Java. What is the cute synonym? Java is a Vora language. Vora language. What is Vora? Write once, read anywhere. Got it? You can write your Java programming file in your Mac, Windows, and you can execute the same in your Linux. Got it? Because it will generate a bytecode, like whatever bytecode I have in my system, I can whatever bytecode that has been generated, I can take the whole bytecode as it is and executing different operating systems. So why we need different Java for different operating system? Because we have a different JVM for different operating system. That is the reason. Got it?
Yeah.
Since we have different JVM for different operating systems, why we have different JVM? Because they're responsible for converting the code into machine level language which communicates with the operating system, right?
Rahul, sorry to interrupt.
Hmm.
So, when you say this bytecode is compatible with any OS, are you saying that dot class file that
Yes.
compiler generates? Okay.
Yes. Yes, you can. Since I didn't use the word because some of them might be new to Java, that's the reason.
Okay. Okay.
So with this, it is clear for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have one doubt, Rahul.
Yes, Ajay.
So for Windows, we use like a .exe file. For Linux and Mac?
Mac will be .dmg. Linux
D.
will be based on your operating system. Linux has around 2 lakh plus distributions, na boss.
Okay.
It can be Debian based, it can be Ubuntu based, it can be Amazon Linux based. The extensions are slightly different.
Okay. Okay.
I hope this is clear, everybody. In short, let me draw this execution diagram properly. Like in short, how a Java program executes. And it's a very short version of it. I'm not keeping it very long like that. Now, I have a Java program file. Then I have a Java compiler. Yeah, then it will generate a bytecode for me, which is known as ILL, intermediate level language. Then I pass the code to JVM. Then from JVM, I'll convert into binary number, machine level language. Is this clear, guys? To keep the info simple, is this clear enough? Anything else? Hmm?
Rahul, one maybe a basic question
No worries, no worries. Go ahead.
directly related to Java, but some organizations are very keen on using Java for everything. On the other hand, there are few players who rely majorly on Python. Is there any, a relevance, or why do they do it?
It is based on our programming language architecture. So Java is purely like, if you can understand this terminology, that would be great for you. But Java is a multi-threaded programming language. Okay. Whoever asked the question, Java is a multi-threaded programming language. That means it will use all your CPU cores to perform the execution of your system. So when you go for a banking-based applications where lot number of users are accessing your server and You need to use multiple threads to ensure all your CPU processors are used well. Auto scalability. Whereas Node.js and Python are a single-threaded programming language till date. That is why we have this concept of async nature in Python and JavaScript. Okay. It's most likely a single-threaded programming language. That will be the major difference. Mostly in the backend technologies, wherever you go, Spring Boot is one of the most popular thing when we have heavy IO heavy operations with CPU, heavy communication with CPU. This Python and JavaScript are well used when you have IO based operations, heavy IO based operations. IO means heavy file based operations. Got it?
Okay, but still Java is better, or there is
I mean,
no
see, always
comparison?
remember, Suraj, if you ask me, no programming language is best, no programming language is worst. It's based on your business requirement, which suits your business requirement, you have to take it. Got it, Suraj?
Mm-hmm.
If anyone in the market comes to you and say like Java is better than Python, or Python is better than Selenium, or Python is better than JavaScript, absolutely trash. Why I'll say trash? So I'll give you a scenario. Back in those early 1960s and 70s, Java was, I mean, when Java and Python launched at the same time, in the gap of 2 years, Python focused this journey towards MLL, machine levels related things. Whereas Java focused on web application things, backend engineering things. If Java would have focused on LLM based architecture, they would have been leading the race, right? You got the point,
Yeah,
Suraj?
yeah, yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
everything is a business. From a business perspective, if you see, everything is like a business. Everything has originated because of some other reason. Now you see, React and Angular, why they came into the market? Because it is difficult for every person to write the whole JavaScript code right from the scratch. So React, Angular, these are some frameworks that has come into picture to assist for easy development. Why we are using JavaScript? Because in front end, whatever operations, whatever logic or whatever dynamic structure you want to put, JavaScript is the right language. Got it?
Yeah, yeah.
JavaScript gives something called as JSON payload. The JSON payload is like a common language for all the programming languages. JSON can be understood by any programming language. Clear? So that now you got the science.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Rahul, what does ILL refer to?
Sorry?
Underneath bytecode, you've written ILL, right?
Intermediate level language, guys.
Okay.
Hmm?
That's it between HLL and MLL.
Yeah,
No.
neither understood by machine, neither understood by humans.
Yeah, I got that part. Okay. Thank you.
So I can reuse the same code in different languages, correct?
Yep, depending upon the interpreter.
Hmm.
Okay.
So if you want to know more about the Java interpreter and all these things, we can discuss it at a later point of time. I hope everyone is comfortable with it, right? What is a JVM? What is the architecture of JVM? I hope you are comfortable with discussing these topics later, right?
Yes.
So as I have promised that we'll be starting with Java programming fundamentals, correct? So let me say, I hope everyone has installed IntelliJ JDK 25 set the environment variables by default by now. Okay.
I missed it. I missed it. And
Yes, Ajay. So after the session, please do it.
okay.
Rahul, do you have any video or any reference to setting environment variables in Mac?
Mac, I'll give you a YouTube link, or else I'll give you the commands. Like, as long as you're working in IntelliJ, that is not a problem. The moment
Mm-hmm.
when we switch to CI/CD, that time only we require this environment variables. So for Mac, you
Okay.
need to export the variables into this dot bash file. I'll give you the
Yeah,
commands. You
I
can.
googled it. That I didn't want to command it, before asking you
Okay, okay.
because I don't know how to revert it then.
Yeah, the thing with Mac and Linux is everything is command based. So you need to be
Hmm.
a little careful compared to Windows. So let me create a new project. Okay. How do we create a new project? New project. What is the name of the project? I will say Java Fundamentals underscore March 2026. I mean, whatever naming convention you want to follow, you can follow it, guys. That's up to you. I'm just following a naming convention that is easy for me to remember. Okay. So as of now, select the build system as IntelliJ only. Okay. Select the build system as IntelliJ, nothing much. Okay. Is this clear? Is this clear, guys? How a project is created?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since I'm testing with different JDK versions, that is the reason it is giving a JDK mismatch error. Now I've configured my JavaScript operating system. Okay, give me a moment. Let me set this Java stuff. Using SDK default. Okay, great. Okay. I just allow me a moment. I just want to check a sample class. I just want to check this thing is working properly or not. I'll explain you all these things. So it's not working properly. Give me a moment. Let me restart my IntelliJ. So what I do is for one of my projects, I have to use JDK 21. When I teach in the class, I have to use JDK 25. So that's the confusion. Because recently only all the other tools are getting equipped with JDK 25. Like in the last 1 or 2 months only the Jenkins, the Docker, they're releasing images for JDK 25. Prior to that 1 or 2 months, JDK 25 means only I can see in JDK, but it was not compatible with any of the tools.
So when we go from 21 to 25, do we have
Hmm.
to remove 21 or just install 25 and that should
You can install
override?
25. You can install 25. That is not a problem. But sometimes the JDK mismatch error comes, right? So you need to be smart in managing this JDKs. So what I'll do is I'll delete the project once again and create it. Okay. Just allow me a moment. This is in my whatever IntelliJ I'm using is the ultimate. Like this is the paid version of IntelliJ. So definitely the UI will be. I mean, currently the UI will be same for everybody. But post 1 month, if you're not taking IntelliJ Ultimate, you're not subscribing to that paid platform, the UI will be slightly different. Okay. IntelliJ build system is JDK 25. This window. Okay. Now the errors are gone, guys. Okay. So Suraj or someone who asked me if we can use multiple Java. Yes, you can use multiple Java, but a little bit of management is required. Hmm? Can I go ahead, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now let me create one Java class here. Now the moment I create a Java class, before we discuss Java class, let's discuss certain nomenclatures. How do we write certain variable? How do we write a class name, package name, all these things that we need to know. That is the first step for any programming language. Okay. So what is a package? Can anyone try to say what is a package? Your understanding?
Can have many Java programs under that.
Mhm. Okay. It can have many Java programs under that. What next?
Build.
It's a suite basically.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Build or version.
Hmm?
Maybe it's a high level folder which
Hmm.
contains everything.
Okay. So SRC is your high level folder. So understand this one. SRC is your high level folder. Okay. Slash SRC, whatever you have, is a high level folder. But maintaining all the Java file inside slash SRC is not a good practice because it lacks organization of the code. Clear? This is where we come up with the concept of package, which helps us organize the Java code files. Package is nothing but like a concept of folder. Like packages and folders are similar, where we organize the code properly into different sections or different modules or something like that. Clear? Is this clear, guys? Can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
So, what is the naming convention for followed for creating a package? We follow camel case sensitivity. What do you mean by camel case sensitivity? This is a question. This is the answer. So, for example, I'll use any of your names, guys. Okay. Now I'll say Suraj Raval. Okay. Now, if I want to convert the same name into a camel case, it will be Suraj Raval. So, what do you mean by this? That means the first the first letter of the first word will be in small letter, and the first letter of subsequent words will be in capital letter. Is this clear, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what we say as camel case sensitivity. Rahul, again you will ask me, Rahul, do we really need to follow this? Well, it's not a mandatory, but it's good to have. Hmm? What is a class? We will discuss this in OOPS concept. What is a class? We'll discuss this in OOPS concept. So, the question I have here is, what is the naming convention followed for creating a Java class? The answer is, we follow Pascal case sensitivity. For example, I'll say automation is growing crazy. Like this is like a sentence. Now what will be the output? Automation is growing crazy. That means what? First letter of each and every word will be a capital letter. Is this clear, guys? Any doubts?
And without space?
Without space, obviously without space. So always remember, no spaces between package name and class name. A strict mandatory rule I'm making at the top with all the stars. No spaces shall be present between package name and class name. Clear? I hope this is clear, everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope that everyone follows the same nomenclature when you're practicing it right from day one. Now, let me click on new Java class. First, let me create a package. Package. For my understanding, for my easy remembrance, I'll say March 19, so that I'll understand at what day, what class I have taken. Let me create a Java file here. I'll say sample program. So, how many, I don't know how many of you are seen Java, worked with Java. For people who have some basic understanding of Java, can you help me? How do we write a code? Even if you say something wrong, that doesn't matter. But for people who have some basic understanding, how do we write a code inside a Java file?
Class and then a method and then a
Mm-hmm.
return statement.
Mm-hmm.
If it returns something,
Mm-hmm.
that's the basic I know.
It's okay, Guri. Whatever you know, only we are discussing. We will keep it to.
Yeah.
Others?
Main method is where the program starts.
Mm-hmm.
So main is
Mm-hmm.
mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you can have multiple like methods in single class.
Mm-hmm.
I think even multiple classes we can have
Mm-hmm.
in a single Java program itself.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you the JDK 25 style of writing a class. In JDK 25, we will not follow the traditional approach of writing the Java class. Here, we follow the concept of compact classes. What do you mean by compact class? I will simply write void main. No class name, no package name, nothing. Simply void main, which is present since JDK 25. For people who are not using JDK 25, I will show you how do you write in how do you write in non-JDK 25 version also? Okay. Is this clear?
But most of the, like, I'm talking about the North American employers
Mm.
and especially banks, right? They don't usually go for the latest versions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I talk about myself, we are
Mm.
still on maybe 17 or even
But
older at times.
But the problem with the banks is the banks always proclaim that they want to be secure enough and all these things. But if you're
Yeah,
not upgrading it, then all the security patches will not be available, right? Now, if any code leakage happens, if any financial breach happens, later I know one of a co- good banking company. Personally, I worked with a banking company where they were using JDK 8 till 2 years back. What happened? One of the major financial leakage happened. Very big. Almost it was around $2 million loss in one single day. Later, what we found out that programming language was lacking the security thing. When they connected with Java, they have already told like already we have decommissioned the support for this and you are still using it. So that is your problem. When Java team has officially announced that we are not providing any support for this programming language, why are you using it? You got the point? This is one thing I don't like with banking. They feel like if
I agree. Yeah,
they
yeah, but the
w-
problem is it's not in our control, right? Like, it's not
mm-hmm,
our decision.
mm-hmm,
It's not even like, if you look at the machines, they are protected, right? You cannot just install anything.
mm-hmm.
So if you try to install the most recent one, you'll see the 17 or some older version only. You won't see anything latest.
Yes, but during the training, I mean, considering every domain, I have to cover all styles. But
Yeah, yeah,
don't
sure,
worry,
sure.
in our classes, the beauty of our classes is whichever function we are using, we are telling you which JDK version onwards it is applicable. So you will not be under the confusion, Suraj. Like if I'm saying JDK 21 function, you will not be confused. Okay, this is in JDK 21. So it is not applicable for what I'm using. Got it?
Got it, got it.
So that clarity, it is my responsibility to give you that clarity, whichever function I'm using, from which JDK version onwards we are using it, so that you will have a clear picture. Okay, coming back to the topic. Oops, the time is up. Okay, I'll just quickly finish this. Comport classes present since JDK 25. Now, I no need to, what do you mean by compact class? No package name, no class name. Now, for every programming language, our first statement that we practice is hello world. So I'll say io.println hello world. Since JDK 25 onwards, we can use io.print statements to print the values onto the console. Clear? Is this clear, guys?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Now, if you see, it looks similar to like Python, similar to like JavaScript, right? Very simplified version. For people who are coming who know the Python and JavaScript part, I hope they will agree with me on this. More simplified, more easy. Cool. How do I execute this program? You can see the play button here, right? Just click on this play button.
Well, what is IO?
IO is input output.
Mhm.
So you see here, it is displaying the value onto the console. Is this clear?
Yeah. So it's an alternative system, not out dot print, right?
It's alternate command.
Okay.
I mean, the one beautiful thing about Java programming language, what other programming language won't offer is a proper backward compatibility. Even I'm using JDK 25, I can still use my JDK 8 functions. I can still use my JDK 11 functions, all those things. That is one beautiful thing about Java compared to other programming language. Backward compatibility is amazing.
Nice.
Since I had io.print statement, that doesn't mean that I cannot use system.println statements.
But if the JDK, I mean, if you try to run this program on a system that doesn't have proper JDK, it won't run, right?
Yes, it will throw a compiler. It will throw an error.
Yeah.
Means only the upgraded version JDK it will run both the combination of previous one and the
Yes,
new one.
yes.
Okay.
That is why when I say JDK 25, only in JDK 25 onwards you can run it. If you are using 21, it will throw an error.
Sounds good.
Okay. Monday onwards we will, I mean, not Monday, sorry. We have a class tomorrow. I forgot. Since it's like a festival week and weekend, right? I thought it's like a Friday in India.
It's 5 days, right? Otherwise, the class, Rahul?
Yeah, class is 5 days.
Okay.
So
So is it
tomorrow,
Monday to Friday or Tuesday,
Mm,
like
See,
starting next week's?
IST timings Monday to Friday. You figure it
Okay.
out as per your
Sunday
time
to
zone.
Thursday. Okay, okay, got it.
Rahul, one question, because some of the if some of organization using the previous versions of JDK and the code writing the different right system.out.print, um, what are the major syntaxes and differences is there? Like
You will
how
learn.
much?
That is why you're here, na, Rakesh. You'll learn. You'll understand. Now, recently JDK 26 has been launched, but there is no noise about it because there's nothing crazy about JDK 26. Got it?
Yeah.
Cool. I hope everyone will practice and come back on Monday. Actually, tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Mm,
Is that the end of the class? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Alrighty. Thank you so much, Rahul.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Rahul.
you.
Rahul,
Thank
could
you.
you stay for a minute?
Yes.
Uh, Actually, I was trying to create one program like the same one which you created, but I'm not seeing that run symbol anywhere. Can I share my
Sure.
screen for a moment?
Sure, sure.
Okay.
You should not write a public class. You should remove everything.
Okay.
You should use only void main.
Okay. So it was like automatically coming. I didn't
That
write
will come
anything.
automatically. We have to clean it up. Void main,
Okay.
use parenthesis.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So Vaishnavi, one small tip.
Yes,
Don't
please.
don't practice along with me.
Okay.
Practice it after the session is done. Then
Excuse
that way you'll be clear with the concept.
me. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah,
Now
got
it's
it
fine.
now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And just one question, like people are preferring Python for like short lines of code, right? So with the
Mm.
JDK 25, like have we reduced the lines of codes?
I mean, see, Python is good programming language. It is simple only for first 4 to 5 sessions. Afterwards,
Mm,
they also need to follow OOPS concepts, right? They also need to
mm,
follow inheritance. They also need to follow exception handling. Just
okay.
by the initial looks of programming language, you cannot say which is easy and which is tough.
Okay.
Java from day one, it will be difficult for everybody. But Python, JavaScript will be not difficult for first 4 to 5 sessions. But from
Mm,
seventh session or eighth session onwards, they also get tricky, right? They also need to
right.
follow OOPS concepts.
Right.
So from that perspective, mm, okay, got it, Vaishnavi. I mean, again, I'm telling you, there's nothing better, there is nothing worst. It's all about your business requirement. Just by the
Okay.
initial programming languages, initial 4 or 5 classes, you cannot judge which is better and which is bad.
Right. Yeah.
That I personally felt it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Rahul, and
Yeah.
happy Ugadi.
Yeah, same to you, Vaishnavi.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.